We are live right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another live stream. And guys, we had quite the week for hip-hop music because we got new word about Kanye West's Vultures, new Schoolboy Q announcement today, new graphic surfacing around confirmed TDE projects, which seems to be real right now based on this new update with Schoolboy Q, new Don Toliver song, new Yeat album. So guys, welcome into another live stream. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you're kicking it with NFR Podcast speaking about music. And if you guys do enjoy this stream, smash the like button. And guys, thank you so much for coming in tonight. Lou, how do you feel, man? It's been a busy week for news.
I am feeling great. I feel like this is sort of the turnaround for the beginning of the year. I mean, obviously, the year got kicked off to a pretty strong start with like 21 Savage being released, the Kid Cudi album happening, but news-wise, it was slow for a little bit besides all the Kanye shenanigans.
Well, there was the Baby Keem stuff at the beginning of the year as well.
Yeah, there was that too, but now like this past week has probably been like the biggest week in terms of news. You have a Yeat album getting announced with features being brought up. You have Schoolboy Q finally after 5 years coming back and saying he's ready to drop in a month from now, which is massive. So I couldn't be happier right now. It really seems like 2024 is going to shape up to be maybe the best year in hip-hop since, I want to say like, I don't know about 2022 because that was a strong year, but I was going to say since 2018. I don't know if that's too big of a statement.
Do you think it's going to be better than 2022 though? Because
I think
2022 was
be.
fire. It was fire, but still like, not that it was slow, because you still got Mr. Morale. You got
it
other
did feel a bit slow, though.
I'm not going to lie to you. There was months where there was absolutely nothing happening. This year feels very special for music, and we knew that coming into the new year, guys. So thank you so much. The stream's going to go as usual. We'll take in your super chats just about, all the news that's happening. You guys could ask us questions. We'll try to give you guys as much information as possible on certain drops that we know about. And, let's have a good stream, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely, and much love to everyone. You guys have been flooding the super chats even before we got here, so appreciate all of you. And sorry about last week. We had some issues with our super chat, but everything seems to be working for now. So fingers crossed that nothing changes. But let's get started with the first super chat of the night. It's none other than our boy Lo from Amsterdam. What's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well. You said, I'm so excited for Q, and I think Vultures will be worse than Don the 2. Thoughts on the new Skepta track? People put the new Tom McDonald under the Utopia reaction. Oh, you got to send us that clip. I'm sure that's fucking hilarious.
I need to see that.
The Tom McDonald and Ben Shapiro song.
I gotta see that.
What a power play by Tom. I have to give Tom McDonald like some credit. Like I feel like he's gonna have a charting hit with that song.
Yeah, you think it's going crazy?
We'll see what happens Monday with the charts, but fucking Ben Shapiro, bro.
He just got Big Ben there, eh?
Yep.
It's funny because he called rap music like not music, And then after that, he delivers a verse on a rap song. So.
No cap except the yarmulke, bro. Those are the poetics done by Ben Shapiro. But let's answer some of your questions here. You said you're excited for Q. So are we. We've been waiting for this. I think we mentioned him in our anticipated albums video as well.
Yeah.
I think Vultures will be worse than Don the 2. It's too early for me to comment on that. I mean, Ant and I have barely heard any of the music that was previewed at the listening parties. But from what I have heard, as I've already said, I don't have the highest of hopes, but we're keeping our minds open.
Absolutely. And apparently it's going to be 3 new different albums, by the way. Apparently that's word around the office.
That's what Ty Dolla said in a stream with Aiden Ross, that it won't be like remixes or whatever it is. 3 different albums, all different songs within those albums. So that's gonna be a fucking rainstorm of new music, bro.
That's gonna be that's gonna be crazy. Yeah, the reaction is gonna the reaction plan.
The reactions,
it's gonna go fucking crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
You guys are gonna eat that up. But thoughts on the new Skepta track? So Skepta dropped a new song, I believe, called Gas, produced by Cardo. Love the production. That classic West Coast trap, cowbell infused Cardo beat, and then Skepta giving you more of like an accessible banger.
I'm always down for new Skepta verses.
It was great.
It was a great song. Yeah, it's in my rotation. I've gone through it and I've added it through.
Yeah.
And then after that, talking about the new Tom McDonald. I mean, we kind of spoke about that. Shout out to Tom McDonald, bro.
Yeah, he's doing his thing.
You'll never catch me like listening to that on my whip. Never. Of course. I think that's a sin as a hip hop artist.
It is. It is.
Well, as a hip hop fan, should I say? And then Lo follows up with another super chat. Says, really love by D'Angelo is my favorite R&B song of all time. Well, we actually ranked it in our tier list. By the way, those videos are doing fantastic right now. You guys are absolutely smashing it on the 2 videos that we released this week and on our Plus channel. So guys, thank you so much for all the love lately. It has been absolutely incredible Community stronger than ever, and we're gonna have a massive year for 2024.
And yeah, we're gonna be following up that video with our reaction to the Grammy winners, which is happening this Sunday.
Absolutely.
And by the way, shout out to Lo for the Kind of Blue DP. Nice new addition there.
He's always had it though.
No, he hasn't.
Of course, I promise you, he's always
no.
Had it. Yes, I swear to God.
100%
Lo, if you end up sending in another super chat, bro, just confirm for Lou.
Actually, Lo, you know what? You could just put it in the live chat because I'm monitoring that too.
I promise you, he's always had it.
Lo just switched to it for sure.
No, there's no way.
I would have recognized it. But anyways, let's go on now to another big OG, Malik. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great week, brother. You said the Forever Story is better than any Logic album. Rank all the verses on One Train. Meeting you guys in person is definitely on my bucket list. I fuck with this podcast heavy.
Much love to you.
Much love to you, brother. Always a pleasure to interact with you in these streams and see what you're up to. So yeah, hopefully we catch each other at a festival or something like that.
We're gonna be at Rolling Loud, California in March. That's gonna be huge as well.
Yes, we are.
We'll probably be at Dreamville Fest too,
yeah.
And then a couple of other festivals as the year continues to progress.
Absolutely.
And as Lou said, that's the best place to catch us. We're always doing content with the community, and it's always a great
time. You have like a dream festival that you haven't attended.
Wireless.
The Wireless Fest.
I need to go to Wireless Fest.
Yeah.
I just need to, because I would want to see
big crowds there, bro. Like big crowds.
Well, not only that, but I've never been to a European festival, right? And I've never been to Europe as a whole. So I would love to go to Wireless, but I would also love to go to Italy. Let's say for maybe a week within that same trip, right? Go visit my city and just while I'm there, kind of indulge.
Massive hip hop scene in Italy too.
Absolutely.
Massive hip hop scene.
So you said the Forever Story over any Logic album. I'm not sure if it's over Under Pressure. I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough.
That's a tough claim to make.
That's one of those where you got to give them like a back-to-back listen and really.
And honestly, like I don't know if I'd put it over Under Pressure, bro. I've had it in rotation now for 10 years. Legit.
Yeah, I know.
I've had it in rotation for 10 years. It's aged so well.
I will say this: it's a great comparison. They are close to each other.
It is. It very well is. Both of their best albums in their catalog for sure.
I think I want to lean Under Pressure, but
I would lean Under Pressure. But we'll see how time ages with this one, and then rank all the verses on One Train. So at the bottom, I'd probably do Yellow Wolf. Then after that, I would probably do Action Bronson. After that, I would probably do Joey. No, I don't know if I would.
Probably Rocky. Probably Rocky.
Then I would do Joey, and then after that, I'd do Kendrick.
Yeah.
And then that's it. Right? Yeah, that's everyone. Yellow Wolf, Action Bronson, Joey, Rocky, and Kendrick. Am I missing someone? Or is it Big Crit? Yeah, Big Crit's on there.
Big Crit's on there, yes.
Yeah, Big Crit
probably ranks behind Kendrick for me. He had a sick verse on there.
Probably behind Joey. He's on the same level as Joey for me on
fair enough.
Track.
Okay, next up we have Osti Pepe with a generous donation. Hope you're doing well, brother. You said, am I the only one not liking the new Dawn? The sample is lazy. Also, top 3 songs involving Wu members. I got Fourth Chamber, Ice Cream, and The Mystery. If Chess Boxing. Love y'all always. Are you the only one not liking the new Dawn? Ant hasn't heard it yet.
I've heard the 30-second snippet, so I haven't heard the full track. So what I've heard, it's cool. I like the sample flip. I like the Tame Impala sample flip.
Yeah, I enjoyed the sample flip. I mean, it's interesting to see Dawn go into like this new sort of punkish, rebellious era that he's sort of attaching to the aesthetic of this new album. Kind of gave me a whole lot of Red vibes listening to it. Inflection sounded unlike any other Don Toliver song I ever heard before. So we'll see how this aggressive tone works out for him. I'm not used to hearing it. Maybe I have to warm up to it. But, yeah, for the time being, we'll see what ends up happening. Also, top 3 songs involving the Wu members. That's a good question. Top 3 songs.
Am I allowed to include everything off of like 36 Chambers?
For sure, yeah.
And Forever, well, I would say probably Cream for sure at number 1, no?
Yeah, that's fair.
Triumph maybe.
Triumph for
number
sure.
2.
That has to go in there.
And then all other Wu members,
including just Wu members in general. Yeah, Ice Cream's up there for sure.
Ice Cream's definitely in that conversation. Yeah. Absolutely. So yeah, that's probably what I would go with. But let's keep
yeah.
going on with
All
this.
Right.
Let's go on to 24K Logan. Sorry, no, Jalen Hurts fan. I'm gonna get to you, Logan. Wait 1 second, man. Hope you're doing well, Jalen Hurts fan, bro. Major OG in the community. Thank you so much for coming through. He said, I've listened to every track on Vultures, and I'm being 100% honest in saying they're all great/perfect, other than the title track. Praying it drops. A lot of people are excited for this new album now. It seems like we're actually gonna get it on the 9th. Kanye came out at the show in Orlando for Travis Scott and said that it is absolutely dropping on February 9th. So what do you make out of that?
Are we still delusional to believe him at this point? You got the track list. You got Kanye reiterating after even putting up the schedule of releases. He still felt the need to get on the mic and speak again about it. And Listen, nothing's fucking guaranteed, guys. If this rollout's taught us anything, it's to not trust a date. So I'm like 90% sold, even though I feel stupid saying that.
Oh, absolutely. I completely agree with you. We got to see what happens, though.
Yeah, and by the way, shout out to Jalen Hurts fan, who's been a member officially for 7 months.
That is crazy.
That's incredible. I think that you've literally been a member for as long as we've had the memberships open, so that means a lot to us. And you said, yes, sir, hope you guys are doing well. We hope you're doing well, bro, and we appreciate the love.
Absolutely.
All right.
Let's keep going on with this. Let's go into 24K Logan. My bad, bro, but thank you for the generous donation. And you said evening, brothers. Evening to you. I got me and King Ironics tickets today for Dreamville. I will be hitting you guys in the DMs. Let's make some shit happen. Come see us, man. Absolutely. We'll be in the city. We'll be there for the weekend as well. So I would love to link, love to say what's up at the festival, and maybe shoot some content for TikTok.
Absolutely,
you know?
man.
Get the boys in real action. You know, get some takes and get some shit going. So we'll probably be vlogging there as well if we end up going. So that's gonna be a fun weekend. But much love, man, and thank you for the endless support.
We're looking
on every
forward
stream.
to it, bro.
All right, let's go into the next one. We got Sam's Club. Much love to you, man. Hope you're doing well tonight. And you said Vultures album is over, but it's so amazing, bro.
By the way, we forgot Danny Brown on One Train.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
thinking of him. I'm like, fuck, Danny Brown's on there.
It's true.
So many fucking artists. Such a big posse cut. But Vulture's album is over. What do you mean by it's over? What does that mean? It's over. It's over, but it's so amazing.
Yeah.
Maybe as in, like, it's over, it's not going to come out?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe that's what you mean, Sam?
Whatever the case may be, man. I just think that you got to wait for it. You got to see what's going on with it. And I guess you only call it over until it's really over. I mean, it doesn't have the Yandy effect right now. So until it does have that aura around it, I'm cool with everything else. Let's go on to Alex. Much love to Alex, bro. One of the biggest OGs in the community. Much love for coming in tonight. And you said, what are you guys' thoughts about the Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki beef? I don't care. I really don't care.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, it's not really... Like, it would have been cool if it was, like, back and forth sparring, but it's like you had one line in the Megan song, and then you had Nicki going on a whole tirade. And, like, it's just been, like, Nicki talking to a wall for this whole feud. So, yeah, it is what it is.
It's a bit weird. And, like, not only that, but
it hasn't been an interesting back and forth. Like, we're not going to remember this.
Well, Fantana was also saying that, like, Nicki kind of, like, aired out her entire laundry before she actually went onto the track and had to deliver anything. You know, so there wasn't really much.
She put out like 100 tweets about it. It's like, chill, you know?
I understand maybe why she did it, you know, but at the end of the day, too, it's like, if you want to save that and you want to go into a diss battle and you want to release diss tracks, save that material for there, not for the social media posts, because you got to keep people intrigued with it, right? So, to be honest with you, like, I don't know. It kind of went by my head. I'm not gonna be checking any of that out anytime soon. But let's go on to Brandon Hernandez, another big OG in the community. Much love to you. Said top 5 luxury songs. If you're talking about luxury tax,
I think luxury songs in general.
Oh, okay. I thought he was talking about luxury tax.
No,
okay.
I think he's talking about, like, I wouldn't be able to name 5 luxury tax songs.
Yeah, like that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
I don't even know if he has 5 songs released. Does he have even an album out?
I think he has an EP out.
Maybe an EP, but yeah, I feel
that'd
like
be stupid of me to.
Let me see this.
If you were asking for luxury tax, I wouldn't be able to give it to you. But as far as luxury rap, I would probably
he has like 4 songs on Spotify, so
That's
you
crazy.
can't even give a top 5 of that.
Devil in a New Dress is in there. Seen It All is in there.
I have Santorini Grease by Rick Ross. That's one of my favorites.
Do you consider
ever.
Dead Presidents like a luxury song?
Dead Presidents? Not really. I don't know.
Why? You consider it more like New York boom bap?
Yeah, it's more boom bap. It's more like
It has to be like really grandiose.
Yeah, it needs to be luxurious. It needs to be very braggadocious. It needs to be atmospheric, like luscious. What else could we throw in there?
Would you say maybe like an Otis in there?
Yeah, you could put Otis in as 100%.
Yeah, I would do Devil in a New Dress. I'd for sure do Seen It All. Do you think Seen It All is a luxury song though?
Seen It All? Debatable. I would also put what do I put? The Games We Play. I would put The Games We Play as a luxury song. That's
you put that?
A luxury song. Yes.
Oh, that's good. I would just have
Making
to have
our bottle servers race, like that's a luxury talk right there.
Put On maybe by Jeezy and Kanye West. That's another one that I could put into that conversation maybe.
Actually,
would you put Lord Knows? Yeah, you have a huge playlist.
I have a whole luxury playlist. Let me see what's cooking in this playlist.
Santorini Grease is a good pick though.
Oh, absolutely. Let's see what's cooking in this luxury playlist.
What do you got?
Hold up a sec. We're pulling it up. It's not this one.
Do you consider The Statement by Wiz Khalifa luxury? The content matters kind of luxury.
Kind of.
It feels like a luxury song.
I feel like I always label that more as just like stoner rap, but I mean.
Yeah, but it doesn't really feel like that.
Nah.
He's talking about bottles, smoking weed with women. Like it's kind of
True.
like he has a fuse of like luxury rap and smoking rap, but that one's
even
like really,
production-wise, it kind of steers away from the stoner vibe, I guess you could say.
I'd maybe put the statement by
Playlist is
Whiskey.
fucking gone. I can't believe it. Where'd it go?
No, what do you mean that playlist
Bro,
was goated, bro?
that was
You've
a
had that
goated
playlist. You've had that
playlist.
like
I've had it
since
for years,
like since
bro.
high school, low key.
What? I can't find it right now. That's such an L.
That sucks.
Wow.
But you know what? We had gotten a recommendation, all right? And this was based on a couple of people on Spotify. We should drop playlists alongside our fucking audio episodes at this point, just to be able to at least like
for
give
sure.
people something to listen to on a weekly basis and just build up the catalog of playlists. Just make it accessible. Give it to the kids, you know?
Yeah, that'd be cool. But all right, next up we have Dante with the super chat. Thank you so much for coming in tonight. And you said, what do you guys think is going to happen with music? So yeah, music by Playboi Carti. Obviously, I'm sure a lot of you guys watching this are familiar with the situation. He's dropped, I think, 5 singles at this point. There was word that he was going to drop in January via academics. Obviously, that didn't happen. And now it's in a gray area, right? I mean, no surprise. It didn't come out in January. We're in February officially. And now you have to deal with conflicting rollouts, right? Because it's Kanye season. You have Yeat dropping this month.
Yeah, Schoolboy Q. That's gonna be a massive rollout. The community was fucking losing it.
Yeah, we're gonna get into Q a bit later, but yeah. Speaking about music, I don't really see it coming out this month. I mean, I'm thinking March, April, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
with
I think
you.
it's probably gonna be around that April, May
But
time.
the thing is, let me ask you this now: is that like the fucking hype was at an all-time high within those couple of weeks where he was
people are gonna eat
dropping.
it up.
But
Nah, kids are gonna eat
no.
it up.
But what do you think he has to do to bring it back? Does he have to
Nothing.
drop more singles?
Nah, nothing.
But what do you think will happen in the lead up to the album?
The singles were just like birthday presents, bro. This guy drops, the whole industry stops.
At this point, I hope that those songs don't make it.
Why?
Because I want to go in fresh. I don't want to go in knowing a third of the album. Like, that's such a fucking bold move. If he's like, those songs are just YouTube exclusives, this is the fucking album. These are better. These are on a higher level than the shit I gave you already. Like,
Those
that
are
would be...
Yeah, but the songs that we got were fucking sick.
were good.
There was not a single skip within all of those
They
songs.
were good. But what if...
Like, imagine you get like a 15, 16 song album and 5 out of those songs are what you got. They're all fucking slappers.
They're all slappers, but maybe he has better shit in the tuck. I don't know.
Backrooms, Hood by Air, bro. No
Yeah,
way.
they're
Even
bangers.
Jordan 2024, they were all slappers.
Yeah. I mean, but listen, you said 2024 doesn't feel like it's going to be part of the album.
No.
I don't personally... The more I listen to it, I don't know if Evil Jordan should merit a spot on there.
That's good, though. That's a good snippet. I like that.
It's just
song.
it's very basic for Cardi. It's easy.
I know it's easy,
you know?
but I kind of like that with Cardi.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't have to be too grandiose.
Yeah.
But okay, let's keep going on with this. Let's go on to Oblivion. Much love to you, man. Huge OG in the community. You said the last time Schoolboy Q dropped, I was in senior year of high school, and Avengers Endgame came out. I'm so excited. That's facts. The weekend, I remember that weekend. Avengers Endgame comes out, and Schoolboy Q drops Crash Talk in the same weekend. And I remember bumping it in the car, and I had just gotten my license like around that time as well. No, I'd had it for a year. No, sorry, 2018.
You didn't get your
right?
license in 2019?
I got it 2018. Sorry. I got
Okay, yeah,
my
that makes
license
more
2018.
sense. Yeah.
Fuck, it's already like, how long do I have my license for? Probably 6 years at this point.
Yeah.
Now we have permanent licenses, right? Because like we've gone through.
I think you have to be, once you hit 25 years old, you get your full 15 points.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Is that really how it
So
works?
right now, I believe we have 8 points.
Well, you're turning 24 next month.
Yeah.
There we go.
Crazy.
Feel old
But,
yet?
yeah, man. It's
It's-
mid-20s,
yeah, it's
bro.
crazy, eh?
That's nuts, bro.
It's
That's
fire.
like a couple of years away from 30. That's awesome. Yeah, time flies.
Time
but,
does fly.
Yeah, I was literally bumping Crash Talk on the way over here, and
I think this Q
so many
album,
gems.
even the snippet with Cal Banks that went crazy at
Bro,
the Boiler
that
Room,
song?
that song is gonna be nuts.
Yo.
That song is gonna be nuts.
And
And
bro, 3 beat switches, bro. Like he is. I'm telling you now, that's gonna be one of his best ever songs.
You think so?
Oh yeah, like just based on what I heard already. Fuck yeah, man.
And he's been working on it for a while.
Yeah.
That was like, this is a good time for Q to drop.
He tweeted about it. He's like, guys, like I put a lot into this album.
It could be an album of the year contender.
Could.
I'm telling you, ladies
could.
and gentlemen, Schoolboy Q is back. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm so fucking hyped.
Fuck
bro.
yes.
I'm so hyped.
I like, you have no idea how hyped I am for this album.
And yeah, like he makes music for so many crowds. Like you want like outright fucking party bangers, he's the guy for you. If you
You
want
have him.
the gangster tales that are gritty and cold blooded,
You
he's
have
there,
him.
bro. Storytelling, introspection,
You have it.
bro. He's that guy.
Even
bro.
good melodic cuts as well,
Yeah.
bro. Absolutely.
He could surprise you with those too.
Like Studio with BG the Chicago Kid, for
Yeah.
example. You know, like you don't really. he's such a diverse artist. People don't understand how underrated School. Well, no, I don't say he's underrated because he definitely has massive hits. Like,
but he's left out of the conversation a lot, so he could be slated as underrated.
He's the best rapper on TDE right now, without a doubt.
Versus Isaiah, it's tough.
I think I'm gonna give the edge to Q for me. At least whose music I prefer. Yeah,
whose music you prefer? But even comparing recent albums, Crash Dog versus like The House Is Burning, I go The House Is Burning.
Yes, but overall catalog, I go Q. And overall skill set, I go Q.
I was listening to Setbacks actually today. Songs like Kamikaze, fucking
crazy.
insane.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a really underrated project. So yeah, let's see what's happening. And you better believe NFR is gonna cover it.
Oh yeah, guys, we'll be all over that.
We'll be
all
over that fucking album. Absolutely.
We can't wait. But all right, next up we have Mario Rodriguez with a very generous donation. We really appreciate the love, Mario. You said, I was at the Orlando Travis show. Unreal. Love you guys, by the way. You guys should do a best duo song bracket like Travis and Future song, Tyler Uzi song, Drake and Travis, Kanye and Cudi, etc. Pick the best two and have them go head to head. You know, we're going to take a picture of that, Mario. We appreciate the suggestion.
That's a great recommendation, actually.
Awesome. And yeah, you were at the Orlando show. That's fucking incredible. Like, literally everybody that went to the Circus Maximus tour wishes that they would have gotten that experience of having fucking Kanye come out.
It was an amazing show, at least on our part as well at the Bell Center.
No, of course. I'm just saying, like, everyone that went to a stop on this tour wishes it was the Orlando one after seeing Kanye pull up. Like, that's a fucking dream come true. I'm sure it was unreal, bro. I hope you had an amazing time, as I'm sure you did.
Comes out with the hockey mask, the Jason mask.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Jason Voorhees. Jason Voorhees, we should say.
Jason Voorhees.
I saw someone put that up on Twitter. I think it was Wost. Shout out to Wost.
All right, let's keep going on with this. Let's go on to Cole. Much love to you. And this is an interesting question. Who do you think is better, Danny Brown or JPEG Mafia? As a rapper, for sure, Danny Brown. Complete artistry, though, that you could argue, like JPEG Mafia being a DIY rapper, also a fantastic producer. Catalog-wise, I still go Danny, but JPEG Mafia could definitely get to like the level of catalog.
How old is JPEG? Because I feel like JPEG has like so much time still to...
I think he's in his 30s.
Let's see, JPEG Mafia, he is, probably like, 34, and Danny Brown is...
40. 40.
Yeah, 42, actually.
42.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Yeah, a good, like, close to 8 years to catch up at this point.
So that's it. It's like, for now, I put Danny Brown above JPEG, but he could climb up the ranks.
Absolutely.
But all right, next up, we have Ethan. What is going on, Ethan? Thank you so much for coming in. You said, is Drake's IG story a hint at a new album? I got to see. I didn't really see much as of late. Let's see what he put up. Okay, something about Justin Bieber. Feels like I've been writing plays all year. Tomorrow is the next installment, and he has a microphone in his hand. No, I think he's really just talking about the tour with J. Cole that's going to be starting this weekend. So yeah, I don't think that's going to be a hint towards a new album. And to be honest with you, like, I think for the first time, like, even like the Drake stans could probably admit that, like, I'm okay. I don't need new music from Drake right now.
I would love for him to just wait a bit and like work on a project and a body. I think he's still gonna drop a 3-pack though.
What's the soonest you want? Like, I'll take a Drake single or two. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah,
what's the soonest you'd want a Drake album? Literally 2025.
I could go 2025, 2026.
Yeah,
around that area.
Yeah,
I think that's cool. I would love to see him extended like he did with Scorpion to CLB. But the thing is that, like...
No, you still want a project in between. Like,
yeah,
you still got your dark and, like, I want just this year off, and then 2025 he's back. I think that's the most likely scenario, but like you said, he's probably going to drop a pack or maybe a single or two, like, for sure.
Yeah, he's for sure going to. He never stays quiet.
Yeah.
At least for his track record. But
has he ever gone a year without dropping at least a song? No.
No, even in 2014.
In 2014
he dropped
songs,
like,
yeah.
How About Now and stuff like
that's
that.
It.
He was dropping little hints towards, like, Views from the Six, because that's what originally Views was supposed to be called. So
yeah, there's no chance he doesn't drop at least a song
I don't know.
or two.
But yeah, Drake's going on tour with J. Cole. It's going to be absolutely massive. But let's go on to Alex once again. Much love to you, man. You said hot take, Break the Bank is the best song on Oxymoron. That is a hot take. Listen, I'm not going to say it's a top 3 song on the album, but I do have better ones. I have Blind Threats over it, if I'm being completely honest with you. I would low-key put Collard Greens over it, absolutely.
Yeah,
I would put Studio with BJ the Chicago Kid over it, if I'm being honest with you. I don't care. I'm putting Man of the Year, bro. Even if it's the most popular song on the album. That's the most iconic, like, Schoolboy Q song for me. That is like...
Did you say Blind Threats?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even...
that goes above it.
Yeah, let's go through Oxymoron. Let's do a little Oxymoron dive.
What They Want with 2 Chainz.
Yeah,
also
that's a crazy fucking
slapper,
song.
bro.
That is a crazy song. Hold on.
Hoover Street, of course.
Groovy Line Part 2. That's a nutty song as well.
Yeah, Groovy Line Part 2 is fire.
Yeah, the outro as well. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know if it's top 3, let alone being the best, Alex.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Alex. But it's definitely one of the strongest off of the track list.
Yeah, shout
That's
out to
for
you,
sure.
Alex. Thank you. Next up, though, we have Chico with the donation. Much love to you, brother. And you said, hello, guys. Greetings from Chile.
Greetings from Canada, man.
Awesome to hear from you. You said, do you think we're getting Huncho Jack 2 anytime soon?
I think the steam kind of slowed down on that album as far as news go. There wasn't anything that there hasn't been anything that surfaced, at least in the mainstream media.
I think there was just like some videos or pictures that surfaced of like Quavo and Trav together recently, and like it got people buzzing a little bit about it. I don't know. I'm happy with their collab project. Do I need more? Not really.
I would like to see a Jack Boys 2, to be honest
Yes.
with you, before I get a Huncho Jack Part 2.
I'm more down for
So
the Jack
I'm
Boys
more
too.
on that sort of end. But listen, I would take it. I would take any new music from Travis Scott at this point.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, bro, he's been on a run, dude. He
been
is
on a tear.
absolutely fucking. He's going crazy.
Maybe
right
a new album this year as well.
I'll fucking take it.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's go on to Sir Shango, one of the biggest OGs in the community. Much love to you, man. And you said, even though he's taking forever, I do think the next ASAP album will be his best and maybe a classic. Any specific features you would want on it? So let's go through the tweet that we actually put up this week for this new Schoolboy Q news. And he was talking about
You mean
Don't Be
Rocky?
Rocky, excuse me. Yeah. He was talking about Don't Be Dumb, and he was talking about some updates on it. So here we go. Let me go down on our Twitter a bit. Fajella had put it up. Hold on a second. Boom. By the way, did you see Smino rocking the new Vultures merch?
Yeah, you think he's gonna be on one of the volumes?
I would love to see it.
That'd be nuts.
I would love to see it.
It's
hold on a second. Yeah, so this is what Rocky. Oh, fuck off. Ah, shit. Hold on. Because I had it, and then like my Twitter just went back to the search tab. Here we go. Yeah, okay. ASAP Rocky speaks on what to expect for his new album, Don't Be Dumb. I've been really experimenting as usual, and what I like about this is it feels like my best work yet. I'm really excited for everything that I've been working on. I'm excited to finally release it. I want to leave expectations wide and open. I don't want to tell you what to expect. I just want people to experience it how they do naturally. So let's see what happens with it. I mean, we always know that Rocky's going to go into an experimental bag and that there's going to be certain things that are going to happen with it. So let's just see where it goes. You know, he's probably going to bring in something new stylistically. He was supposed to be releasing this album since like 2021 at this point. So I would be super down for a Rocky rollout though. I would be, oh my God, imagine getting another Rocky rollout. Like, no, I'm talking like official.
A real one. Yeah.
Like a real official rollout in 2024 after Kanye, Schoolboy Q, 21 Savage. Like, jeez, bro, just fucking slappers.
I'll be honest, I'm over these interviews and these excerpts. Like, I'm really over it. Like, at this point, it's like, I'm sorry, what you just read out, like, it tells you a whole lot of nothing. He pretty much told people, well, don't go in with expectations. Just expect the unexpected. Like, all right, Rocky, just give us the album, bro. Like, honestly speaking, like, I've said this before. I'm not checking for any updates anymore. Like, just give me a date, bro. Like, just, like, let's get into the real motion of it because it's been, like, just teetering for the longest time. And, at this point, like, if he's ready, he's ready. I did get to hear a bit of a glimpse of a new song he performed that should be on the album called Whiskey, where he had the whole orchestra in back playing. That sounded fucking great. So I know it's going to be quality when it comes, but
he's a master
I'm not holding my
curator.
breath anymore at this point.
Listen, everyone's fucking sleeping, bro. I went through that comment section and like everyone's like angry and shit. I'm like, bro, this guy's about to drop fire fucking music. But maybe it's because I'm a huge ASAP fan and I've been listening forever. Like, I'm okay with it. I'll wait as long as I need to wait for
I'm
this
okay
new
with the
album.
waiting. I'm just like, I don't want to hear anything that's not going to be useful, like, in terms of the rollout.
Well, he's telling you, like, at least he's speaking about it. You know, he's coming out about it. He's talking about it. He's making sure that it's still in motion. So, whatever. You know, it is what it is. But that's what we ended up getting from ASAP Rocky this week, Shango. But any specific features that you would want to see on it? Honestly, I'd like to see the return of Joe Fox, low-key. I was talking about that, let's say, in my the new audio podcast that we released it with Unexpected Music Collaborations, and he's fantastic as a vocalist. He could bring in acoustic strings. Like, if there's a psychedelic, rock influence to the album, maybe him.
Some Kevin Parker would be also really nice.
Absolutely.
Schoolboy Q, if it's either on Rocky's album or on Q's album,
that's a classic link.
We got to see one of those link ups for sure.
Absolutely. How crazy is it that 2014 was 10 years ago?
It's so nuts, bro.
It is crazy. I remember living through that year like day by day, bro.
Yeah, literally like it was yesterday. It's unreal.
And these artists that we're really hyped for right now, like we were listening to them in high school. You know, now we get to cover them and we get to be in the rollouts with them. So
yeah,
fantastic.
Insane. But
all right. Crusty Water, much love to you, man. Big OG in the community. What do you want from Sheck West? Album would be Heat. Honestly, I've been seeing a lot of demand for a new Sheck West album. I've been seeing people talking about it, especially after the recent feature on Fiend ended up surfacing. People in the comment sections were like, "Oh, I should have been included," and where's the new Sheck West album? I'd like to hear him drop a new project.
I really like what he did on All Is Yellow. Him going into that more, melodic singing bag, like that was unexpected. It was cool. It worked for the track. One of the only moments that really grabbed me from that album. But in terms of do I want a Sheck West album? Not particularly, just because I don't really know if he's capable of giving you a quality album experience because he hasn't done it up to this point.
Mudboy was disappointing.
Mudboy was not a good album. Honestly, when I just think of Sheck West, I think about him more as a singles artist. Like, I'm down for another Mo Bamba. I'm down for another banger. I'm down for another Live Sheck West, Die Sheck West. Like, he has songs that I really fuck with, but never really a project.
So that's why, but I think it could be interesting if he's experimenting stylistically to bring that to an album experience, So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'd be down for a new Sheck West album, Krusty. But let's go on to Adrian. Much love to you, man. Hope you're doing well tonight. You said, which song do you guys prefer, Straight Outta Compton or Cream? I'm going to go Cream on my end.
Oh, yeah, Cream without a doubt, Adrian. Like, easily. Very easily. It's the backbone of so many hip hop songs today in terms of the motto that artists live by, in terms of sample based hip hop, like everything. Next up though, Sir Shango hitting us with another generous one. Really appreciate the love tonight, brother, as always. And you said, Chance musically has been skeptical, but truly, lyrically, you can never count him out. I do think he will drop a top 5 album this year. No trolling. Did you hear the freestyle he posted on TikTok? I did not hear that freestyle, so thank you for putting it to my attention, because at this point, I'm locked in. I want to hear everything that Chance has to offer because I'm ready for the comeback season. I'm ready for the people that counted him out and said that his career is over to be proven wrong with this new album.
Especially after the single run in 2022. So many fantastic singles. So
he just seems like he's in a good place mentally, bro. Like the way the rhymes are coming off, so clear,
the
so
production
focused.
choices, everything musically sounds so well together and glued in. Like, it's a really,
really artistically,
good
it just feels like he's in the best place in his career.
He might deliver.
So much time.
He might deliver his best album to date.
He could.
He might deliver his best album. He could definitely pass Coloring Book, and he could. I hope he does better than The Big Day at that point. He already delivered his masterpiece of a mixtape with acid rap.
That's why I always found it odd that he waited so long, because it's like, no matter what you drop after the Big Day, it's gonna be better than that album. You know what I mean? And to leave people with a better taste in their mouth before a break, why not?
I think it worked out for him though, because if you try to drop too soon, then people are just not gonna listen regardless. You got to give some time to smoke to settle. That's why I think
I would have maybe given it a year or two, but anyways,
because you see,
regardless, we're here now.
Look at Don Toliver. I feel like he dropped way too quick after, let's say, he dropped Live Life Fast. He went to Feed the Streets 3, and it was just more.
You mean Roddy?
Roddy, excuse me, yeah. And it was just more of what you had gotten on previous projects. Locally.
Yeah, that was a miscalculation for sure. But I mean, anyways, we'll see what ends up happening. We're excited for new Chance. But next up, shout out to Donovan with the super chat. Thank you so much. And you said, you guys see LaFlame playing golf with Nick Saban?
I have actually. Yeah, I've seen some clips.
Nick Saban? I don't know. I'm gonna sound.
I believe he's a
golfer.
Sound
stupid, but
I believe he's
I'm not sure.
Not a golfer. Hold on a second.
Nick
no,
Saban.
He's a football coach.
Okay, yeah. That's exactly why. Honestly, I don't really follow football too much. So, shout out to Nick Saban. Shout out to him. All right, but yeah, I've seen Travis play golf with a bunch of people. Michael Jordan, a bunch of people. It's definitely a pastime he enjoys. But okay.
All right, let's keep going on with this. Let's go on to your boy Amari, a big OG in the community. Much love to you, man. You said, my bro said To Pimp a Butterfly is an 8 out of 10 and has misses, specifically the interludes. Wesley's Theory and You. Also, Mama's Boyfriend is my favorite, yay unreleased. Yours. Okay, so 8 out of 10? No. Well, listen, at least he's not saying it's a 5 out of 10. It's just misses Wesley's Theory and You. Those are integral pieces to that album.
Yeah, those are two of the best songs on that album.
Yeah, if you don't like the skits, then I don't know how you like the album at that point.
Well, no, that I could see with. For example, the For Free skit, if a lot of people would be surveyed, I'm sure a lot of them would answer saying, I do not listen to this song when I hear T-Pab, just because it is very theatrical. It's very, traditional jazz-based. I could see why people would have a hard time listening to it on a regular basis, but you have to understand that it falls perfectly in line with the concept of the album, and musically, production-wise especially, that song's so impressive. So, but yeah, listen, I mean, Yeah, I can't see an 8 out of 10 or even a 9 out of 10 for this album. It's the easiest 10 you could ever see.
Yeah.
But all right, next up we have Oblivion Radio. Much love to you, Oblivion. And you said track versus track. Awaken My Love versus Igor. Thank you.
I'll do Igor.
All right, I'll do Awaken My Love.
Actually, you know what? Awaken My Love is going into rotation this weekend.
I'm down.
That's gonna have to be a weekend rotation. All right, Igor's theme.
Wow, Me and Your Mama. I'm going Me and Your Mama.
I'm going Me and Your Mama. Absolutely.
Have Some Love.
Earthquake.
Oh, Earthquake.
Go
there.
Earthquake.
Boogeyman.
I think. I'll go. I think.
I think. Zombies.
Exactly what you run from.
Zombies.
Yeah.
Riot.
Running out of time. Running out of time.
Running Out of Time. Redbone.
New Magic Wand.
I'll go Redbone.
I'll go Red Bull.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
California.
A Boy Is a Gun.
I'll go California.
I'll go A Boy Is a Gun.
Terrified.
Puppet. I'll go Puppet.
Yeah, low-key, Puppet. Baby Boy.
What's good, Baby Boy?
Baby Boy. The Night Me and Your Mama Met.
Gone, thank you.
Gone, thank you. Stand Tall.
I Don't Love You Anymore. Stand Tall.
Probably Stand Tall. That's tough. That's it.
That's it? Are we still friends after? All right.
Kind of split.
Well, I can kind of see why they're on the same level. They are on the same level, though.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a clear race for anyone.
No,
you
definitely
know?
not. But next up,
right.
Christian with the super chat. Thank you so much for coming in tonight. We appreciate you. And you said, I know you aren't listening to the Vultures leaks until it releases. Have either of you listened to an album's leaks before release and it spoiled it? Well, technically, I don't know if you'd consider Donda, but that wasn't leaks.
Yeah, but we had to do that because it was
We
a
were
part of the
covering
rollout.
the whole
yeah,
rollout.
we were covering the entire rollout.
Trying to think.
Have I listened to anything and it's leaked completely?
To
No, but
releases.
I have heard songs before the album's dropped.
Yeah.
You know, I have gone through that process.
Like non-officially released songs, you're saying?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Like people have whatever showed us certain things before albums have dropped to get our ears on it. But no, never leaked an album.
No, not really. Honestly, I get it as a fan. It's it's too tempting to pass up on when it's in front of you, but it's gonna make for the better experience at the end of the day to consume everything the way it's intended for the first time all at once. So that's kind of how we feel about leaks and the album experience. But let's keep on going. Next up, we have our boy Jay. What's going on, Jay? Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. And by the way, for anyone enjoying the stream so far, smash that like button and just a bit of house cleaning before we keep going. We didn't speak about this, but there is another stream going down after this one, like there always is every Thursday night. And this time we're doing an album that some people are calling the album of the year. I know we're only a month in, but it still holds some weight. Nicholas Craven and Boldy James's collab album, Penalty of Leadership. We're reacting to it for the first time at 11 p.m. Eastern on the Patreon plan. If you guys do want to join us for that and Vultures next week, make sure to hit that link in the description because it's going to get fucking hot on the Patreon. But yeah, to answer your question, what upcoming projects are you guys excited for? Any albums or songs? So many, Jay. There's so many.
The Schoolboy Q record.
Yeah, the Schoolboy Q album is probably, out of everything that's been announced, probably
over
that or Cardi.
I think I have it over Cardi for
Me
how
too.
hyped I am. Just because of how
Just
big
because
of
I know that
it's gonna serve me the best.
yeah, it's gonna serve me better. I'm more of a Q fan than I am a Cardi fan overall. If I had to do a list of my favorite artists of all time, Q would rank higher for me. So
out of everything that's been announced, yeah, I'd probably go with the
probably
Q.
Q. What else? Out of everything that's been announced so far, yeah, probably Schoolboy Q.
Probably Schoolboy Q. Out of everything. Well, now that apparently there's new SZA this year, apparently.
Isaiah Rashad with a new album. Crazy stuff. TDE is gonna go on a fucking tear. How do you feel about that? The fact that literally, I think almost everybody but Reason on the roster is gonna be dropping an album. How do you feel about that storm?
Oh, it's gonna be crazy. He had his moment with Porches last year.
Yeah,
Reason
solid album.
Yeah, solid album last year. But yeah, I think that it's just such a good move, bro. They need to get everyone going and get back in that dominant run and get all the hip hop fans talking again. I mean, they're probably sitting on so much material, so we'll see. And if the graphic ends up saying what it's saying, then I guess we have a couple of other albums that we got to speak about very soon, especially that TDE compilation album that might be coming out against the end of the year. So
yeah,
you might see some Kendrick features on there, low key.
You might.
You think?
I don't think it happens.
You don't think it happens?
I pray that it does, but I feel like it won't because. Even J-Rock was asked, oh, is there going to be a Black Hippie collab on your upcoming album? And he's like, oh, there's going to be most of Black Hippie on it. So he's pretty much saying, Kendrick's not on the song, but everyone else, Lab Soul and Q are on it. But I just want to see it one more time, because it's been a decade
Yeah,
Since they got on a song.
It's been a decade at this
Fuck,
point.
man. Just one more time.
It's true because there's still a Baby Keem rollout.
Yeah, there's still Baby Keem.
Sheesh.
It's fucking. It's gonna get. It's gonna get heavy.
Steamy. It's gonna get steamy.
I just hope that the releases get like spaced out. Like I don't want a night where there's like 3 major albums the same night because that always happens. But anyways.
Yeah, I think that's gonna happen.
It always happens, bro.
Well, already Kanye and 21 Savage have been like split apart. Well, you had Kanye and the Kid Cudi album.
I feel like Cardi might low-key jump on the Q date.
You think so?
I feel like I wouldn't be surprised. I could see him dropping early March.
Fuck.
I really hope not, though. I really hope not. They both deserve their own shine. But all right, let's keep on moving. Next up, we have Maxwell with the donation. Thank you so much. You said, in an alternate reality where Igor was released in 2020, it would be the best album of the decade. You can make that argument, yeah.
It's not better than Simbi.
Probably not better than Simbi, but yeah.
Is that still like the best album of the decade
for me? Yeah, I think so.
It's definitely up there. It's definitely in that conversation.
That's kind of a list I want to make at some point. Maybe this year or next. Maybe it's better at the halfway mark officially, but just like the top 10
Wouldn't
albums
this year
of
be the halfway
so
mark
far.
officially? 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024.
I suppose, but like
25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 29. And you go into it's literally the half.
So.
It's
Yeah.
it's the halfway.
It's just like on paper when you read out 2025, that feels like more of like you're midway through the decade. But yeah, technically this would be the midway point. So we'll see what ends up happening with that. But next up, Christopher with a donation. Thank you so much for your generosity. You said, I'm calling in now. Pusha T will have the hardest rap album of 2024. He's been quiet for a reason. He has to have some heat on the way. I mean, the only thing that we know coming out of Pusha T would be this Gangsta Grillz album that was spoken about, I think, like last year in 2022.
It's so far away.
It's so far gone, though, at this point that who knows if that's happening. But I think he drops this year.
You think he drops?
I think Pusha T drops an album or a
cool.
mixtape, something.
That'd be fire.
I think it ends up happening. It would mark 2 years since it's almost dry, so I could really see that going down. And you know what? You always have to count him in for an album of the year contender, the same way that you would.
There's a Jay-Z album coming.
Guys, yeah, that's something else to talk about.
Yeah, we have to talk about that. All right. So yeah, we didn't officially like talk about this on the podcast.
Let's talk about it.
All right. So when did we put out the tweet? I think it was Monday, right? No, it was Sunday. Yeah, we put out the tweet on Sunday.
Let me see this. Let's go dig for it a little bit.
Yeah, we put it on Sunday.
But what happened before we put out our tweet, though? That's the real thing that matters. So what ended up happening before we put out our tweet is that a music video director who's very well renowned in the industry, very well respected, has worked with massive artists in the past. I'm just trying to pull up this tweet. There we go. Should be. Did I scroll too far down? I scrolled too far down. So yeah, a very well-respected director ended up putting up a story with a clipboard, and that said Jay-Z 2024 album. And this came to us from Hidji Films. And then he also put up a story where someone was in his DMs asking him, I'm home, bro, who you shooting? And he's like, Jay-Z. And this is not just like a random fan account or like some fishy shit. Like, no, this is a respected music video director. And so we tweeted, a new Jay-Z album is being teased for 2024.
And then boom, it set a wildfire in the community.
It set a wildfire. And we didn't say the album's coming, album confirmed. We just said an album is being teased, which it was.
Absolutely. And then after that, Pop Crave got onto it, Complex Music, everyone started going crazy. And then we get a quote retweet from Rock Nation saying that's news to us.
Yeah.
And now this is what's interesting, all right? Let me get into this. Why would they address a rumor? That's one. They've never, they don't really do that. Bro, there's been Jay-Z rumors flying all over the internet for the past, 6 years since he's dropped his last album at this point. That's one. Well, 7, should I say. Number 2, this is not the first time someone jumps ahead of Jay-Z to announce it. It happened with Swizz Beatz in the past. It happened with Timbaland in the past. This has been a thing for Jay-Z rollouts. That's 2. 3, when you look at the tweet that they put out and said, that's news to us, they never even they never shut it down. Saying that's news to us can mean a whole different oh fuck, someone announced the album. That could be another way to interpret it. They never said no, this is false news.
Anyways,
so
our prediction is that this is a big fucking bluff. Like this is
You
a
think-
big bluff in our opinion. We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see because we don't know what's gonna happen.
It's just like it's too
There's
perfect.
no way.
It's too
It's
perfect.
impossible.
We've been covering rollouts for too long. This is too perfect.
Why would a respected director put his reputation and his credibility on the line for nothing?
Yeah, and it's okay. This is the next thing that happened. The stories in the post didn't go down.
They didn't go down.
They stayed up. They stayed up the entire time.
They're planting the seeds, bro.
I know,
They're
it's
planting
beautiful.
the seeds. I'm here for it, bro.
I'll take
Fucking
it. If that's
Jay-Z, man.
if NFR has to be the lamb, we'll be the lamb. I don't
Fuck
care.
yeah. I saw a bunch of people like comment, "Oh, we're holding you guys accountable. This is on you guys if it doesn't drop." Come on, guys. We're reporting on what we're seeing. That's all. And when the album comes, you'll thank us later. That's it. You'll thank us for letting you know. But let's keep on moving though.
All right,
we're now
Ronaldo.
at-
I believe we're at Ronaldo.
We
Much
are.
love to you, man. You said Hillbillies the album, need it or keep it, need it. Perfect direction for both of them. But after the Baby Keem album.
I'll be honest. Like I'll take a Baby Keem album and a Kendrick solo album before I'll take the Hillbillies album.
Do you think that Kendrick still needs to do some building, let's say, on the solo catalog side of things with PG Lang?
I don't think his fan base like views it that way. I mean, from a financial standpoint, you could argue so, but I mean,
Well, I think a collaboration on between both of them would still do just as well.
yeah, 100%.
And the branding's been stronger than ever.
I
They've
think
been
I
planting
think
the
that's
seeds
the
for such a
better
long time.
move for PG Lang is to actually for Kendrick to really put Baby Keem and Tana Leone on a higher pedestal and really showcase their art like now.
Yeah, over everything.
I think
I
that's
agree.
the move. But in terms of like what I'm more anticipating, it's their solo albums. But I'm here for the Hillbillies album. I think it could be cool. I think it could be fun.
All right.
But all right, next up we have Griffin Shaw. Thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate you. And you said, I'm so excited to hear Kanye and his daughter sing the song.
So yeah, Northwest on the album. Cool.
Yeah, it's kind of become a new trend. Like get your kids on the
bring your child to work day. You know.
Yeah, you
I
got
like
the
that.
Adonis.
I've always fucked
fucked
it. Yeah,
That's cool.
even Stormy on Utopia.
True. Even
I-
Stormy. Yeah.
I fuck with that. Imagine do a tier list for like
Child versus.
when rappers brought their kids to work.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
fuck. Yeah, some content creator's gonna grab that for sure.
Oh, for 100%.
Absolutely. But
I feel like
regardless,
someone's already done that. Look like a comparison of like who's the best like
yeah, you have
rapper
Adonis in there,
son or
got
daughter.
Stormy in
Yeah.
there, get Northwest.
All right.
Anyways.
Next up, Oblivion Radio. Much love to you. You're always in your supporting, and we appreciate it. And you said, I saw the post. What's the best unexpected music collaboration? I saw Tyler with anyone. I never thought Tyler would collab with 21, Maxo, NBA, etc.
But Tyler's ability to bring anyone into his realms and make it work is just so. It's been a part of his recipe since he
YB
started.
was shocking, though. I'll give
Yeah,
it that
YB
one.
was shocking, and I didn't know what to expect with the YB feature, but it was fucking fire.
Yeah,
That was a fire YB feature.
Speaking of unexpected collaboration, something that we did want to talk about, and that was in the title of this live stream, is this new Yeat album that got announced. It's another album that will be dropping in February 2093.
Mm-hmm.
He just announced it. And speaking about unexpected music collaborations, Yeat and Childish Gambino are going to be working on
I'm
music
so
together.
down.
Like
I'm
this
so
literally
down.
feels like Yeat literally put like every living rapper in the world on a wheel and hit randomize
But I could see it
and
happening.
got Childish Gambino.
But I could see it happening though.
But these are my like, even if you're not a Yeat fan, you're gonna listen to that song
Of
because you're gonna be
course
so
you are.
curious.
But I mean, just how cool is that for a rapper?
dope.
For a rapper like Yeat to be able to go out of his comfort zones to collaborate with a monster of a musician like Childish Gambino, it's gonna be a crazy album, low key. It could really be a really like solid listen. So I'm excited for it. I really am. I'm all ears for this new Yeat album, if I'm being honest.
Future, the new snippet sounds pretty fire. Looks like there's
Absolutely.
maybe gonna be some back and forth between them, Drake and Yeat again. So I think this is gonna be his biggest album yet. I think the features are gonna be absolutely fucking stacked. I think the production's gonna improve. And yeah, I'm just curious to see what happens. But yeah, speaking about unexpected music collaborations, we actually just did an episode on the best unexpected music collabs. So if you guys want to check out that audio podcast, it's exclusive to Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You can get it on YouTube, but you guys could access it for free. Just hit the link in our description for that episode and a bunch of others coming your way every Tuesday. But next up, your boy Amari with another one. And Amari says, Daft Punk has easily risen into my top 10. Discovery changed my thought of music, the way I view it, and it is in my top 3 albums all genres. Yeah, Discovery is a great album.
Well, you're
Random
a big,
Access
you're,
Memories.
You're a big fan of Random Access.
I'm a big fan of Random
We
Access
have the
Memories.
vinyl actually, right in back.
Yeah, I think in terms of just electronic music, they've always been my favorite entity in music. So, yeah, I love everything they brought to the game, and I would love to see some sort of comeback reunion or something like that at some point. But next up, Sir Shango, who has been ripping it up all night long. Bro, we couldn't be more grateful. You said, I know you think Cole was going to have Album of the Year, but I don't know. Cole, rapping-wise, is in peak form, but there is some serious competition this year. Cole's next album needs to be his best. His best was still 10 years ago. That's facts. That's facts. It's been 10 years since you got Cole's best album, and I think that he's going to change.
Well, I say 2016, but yeah. I guess it's up for debate.
Still 18.
Yeah, still at this point.
But yeah.
No, I think it's going to be ridiculous.
I don't want to say it's going to be his best album, but I want to say it could be.
It could be, absolutely.
I want to say it could be because there's a lot to live up to. But
guys, let me know in the comments section, what's your most anticipated album of the year? And let me know, with everything that's been dropping, who do you guys think is going to have album of the year? Because there's a lot of people that are joining the conversation right now.
That's it. Shango's right. There's serious competition, bro. When you have a Schoolboy Q hopping in the booth, when you have JPEG Mafia dropping a new album this year, I'm not thinking of like a million other people that are supposed to drop, but it's gonna get serious competition wise.
It is gonna get serious competition wise.
So we'll see what ends up happening.
All right.
Next up, Christian with another one. And Christian says, prefer Kendrick plus Cole album or Yeat plus Drake album.
Cole and Kendrick.
Oh, easily.
Cole and Kendrick. I've always been a bit underwhelmed with Drake and Kanye's collaboration.
Yeah, I feel like people just want it now because obviously it would make headlines, and obviously because
the excitement level would be up.
It's like, what the fuck? Like, what's this gonna be like, you know? But no, Kendrick and Cole, easy. I heard there's this old snippet of a song. I don't think it even ever leaked, but it was Kendrick playing the song in like a crowded room of people with Q standing next to him, and it was a Kendrick and J. Cole song that was never released from that era when they were working on that album, and it sounds fucking amazing. I just heard it recently. I don't know if you ever heard it, but maybe I'll play it for you after.
What type of vibe is it on?
Oh, man.
If you had to compare it.
If I had to compare it to something, probably their most lyrical display together. I'm not going to lie.
Really?
Yeah.
Because everything that they've given us has always been like, well, I mean, you've only gotten, Forbidden Fruit together, right?
Forbidden Fruit and also the Jeezy song American Dream. They were both on that.
Yeah, but besides that, there's really...
But yeah, probably their best lyrical efforts together on that song I'm talking about. All right. Next up, we have Griffin Shaw once again. Thank you so much. And you said they should put Yeat on the Kanye West album. I honestly, like, I wouldn't even be shocked at this point. I feel like now it's like...
I would rather have JPEG Mafia make it.
But just to say, like, you see any name on a Kanye album and you're like, okay, it makes sense. All right.
Yeah.
This is going to somehow work or not work, but it's Kanye. He'll put up whoever he wants. But that's true. No JPEG on the track list.
From what we saw, yeah. From the merchandise, at least. You never know. Things could always happen last minute. But there's 3 different variations of the album being dropped.
That's it. So even, like, I saw some people saying, oh, Offset got removed. He was at the listening party. No, it could be on the next volume. So, yeah, we'll see what ends up happening.
But all right, let's keep going on with this. Let's go into the Golden Sorcerer. Much love to you, man. He said top 10 Biggie songs. All right, let me see this. Number 1, and this is a part 1. Number 1 is Juicy. Number 2 is Hypnotize. Number 3 is Big Papa. 4 is Everyday Struggle. 5 is Sky's the Limit.
Oh, and this is a very fucking solid list.
This is a crazy list.
I don't know if I put Juicy at 1, but
you
gotta have Notorious Thugs in here somewhere, though.
Is the part 2 in the chat, maybe? Or do you think Sorcerer's gonna send it in?
Okay, I see the part 2. Number 6, Suicidal Thoughts. 7, Gimme the Loot. 8, Notorious Thugs. There you go. 9, Who Shot Ya. 10, One More Chance remix. It's a pretty solid list, honestly. Did a good job of, like, sort of incorporating both albums.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would maybe put, like, The What in my top 10.
Is Going Back to Cali a top 10?
That's another contender, yeah.
That's another kick in the door.
Kick in the door, yeah.
That's a big.
I got a story to tell. Like,
I don't know.
I
don't know.
That's why, like, I don't even think Juicy cracks my top 10 Biggie songs.
Not for me, at least.
Yeah.
All right. What do we got next? We got Hussein. Much love to you, Hussein. Thank you so much for the super chat. And he said, Her Loss versus American Dream track for track. Let's do it.
All right.
I'll take American Dream.
Sure. Hair Loss.
Bro, I've been going back to this album, actually, all kinds.
Yeah, I have like my 5-6 songs I play back.
It's
you know?
fire though.
Yeah,
It's
that's the
starting
vibe.
off my year on a good vibe. Yeah, I'm going back,
Bro,
man.
and HIE with Doja, bro. That's a special one, bro.
Bro, Nina's so
Nina's
sick.
so sick too.
All right, so number 1,
Rich Flex.
American Dream, Rich Flex.
Yeah. Major Distribution.
All of me.
All of me. On BS.
Red Rum. I go Red Rum.
I'm gonna go On BS. Easy. What?
Yeah, on BS.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
best
maybe.
songs off
Yeah,
of her
that's true.
loss.
That's true. You're right.
Okay, Back Outside Boys.
NH. I'll go.
I'll go NHIE.
I'll go NH. All right.
All right. Privileged Rappers.
Sneaky, privileged rappers.
Or Sneaky?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm going privileged rappers all day, bro.
Sneaky. Fucking Sneaky.
okay.
Okay, Spin About You.
Pop your shit. Spin about you.
Yeah. Hours in Silence.
Letter to my brother.
Letter to my brother.
Hours in silence.
Probably Hours in Silence. Over time, it's grown a little
Yeah.
bit. Treacherous Twins.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Nina.
Circle Loco, obviously.
Nina. Yeah.
Pussy and Millions.
See the real pussy and
Pussy
million.
and Millions. Broke Boys.
Prove it.
Broke
Boys.
Boys. Middle of the Ocean.
Should have wore a bonnet.
Middle of the Ocean.
Yeah.
Jumbotron Shit Poppin'.
Just like me. Jumbotron.
Jumbotron. More M's.
Red Sky. Well, yeah, Red Sky.
I'm going More M's.
More M's, yeah, for sure.
3 a.m. on Glenwood.
Dark Days.
Dark Days.
And then it ends there for it.
Yeah, her loss kind of.
Yeah, it gets at least for me.
Yeah.
At least for me. But okay, let's go on to Jack. Much love to you, Jack. Thank you so much for coming in tonight. And you said, cannot wait for the next JID project.
Speaking of Album of the Year contenders.
Absolutely. Best out in the game, in my opinion. Love your guys' videos. Been watching for a while. Much love to you, man. Thank you so much for the love and the support. And it's going to be interesting because if even JID decides to pop his head out and start dropping, because you still have those Metro albums that are in.
Future and Metro,
Metro,
guys.
yeah.
We are fucking eating this
Bro,
year. I'm
it's gonna be
telling
crazy.
you.
It's going to be crazy.
We are eating.
And the way things are looking, a lot of this shit could drop in the summer. It could be a special summer for music.
I really like that. You know what? Fuck it. That's my prediction. I'll tweet it out at some point. I think 2024 will be the best year for hip hop since 2018. The way that things are looking, if all the albums that are supposed to come out do come out, I think it will be.
Last year, your prediction was right about it being one of the worst.
The worst year.
People were putting you on the cross, and then after that, your prediction ended up being right.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going on with this. So yeah, the Golden Sorcerer sent in this part 2. Much love to you, man. But let's go on to Collins. Much love, man. Thank you so much for another super chat. You said love from London. Can you name your top 5 weekend songs? What You Need for sure is in there. I would for sure say Sidewalks is in there.
Wicked Games has to be in there.
Wicked Games is in there as well. I would probably say Escape from LA is in there.
Out of Time is in there for me.
Yeah, and
that's a great song.
And then maybe How Do I Make You Love Me is definitely in contention as well.
I have Too Late high up there for myself. What else would I throw in here?
Alone Again maybe as well. That has to be
The
considered.
Fall is an incredible song.
That's a video we're gonna do. I'll take some time and I'll have to revisit the entire catalog to put like an official list in order for you. But yeah,
sure.
Those songs will definitely be considered Collins. And by the way, man, I really want to visit London. That is a city I'm dying to go see. But let's go on to Griffin Shaw once again. Much love, man. And man, I pronounced that weird. And you said who is your top 5 worst rappers of all time?
Tom McDonald.
Yeah, Tom McDonald's in there.
I would say probably Eminem, Black Thought.
That's okay. You can't even
put 3 Stacks in there.
No, you can't do that.
No, in all seriousness, Tom McDonald's in there.
Bad Baby for sure. Bad Baby would be in
Bad
contention.
Baby's probably in there.
Blueface for me.
Blueface is
He's in contention for me as one of the worst.
Lil Xan is probably it's probably worse than Lil Xan.
6ix9ine.
You know Miles, even though that's what he's trying to do. Ice JJ Fish. That'd probably wrap up my list.
Yeah, more or less around that. I don't really like concentrate on my top 5 worst rappers.
Yeah, it's never something
It's
you
just
think
more
about
of like
too
whose
much.
music don't I really enjoy that much. But let's go on to Sir Shango once again. For Your Eyes Only versus 2014 right now. I don't know how you think it's a better album than 2014 simply because of its concept. The actual music in it
Yeah, I
isn't
agree.
better than 2014. I mean, bro, you got songs like Change in there. You got songs like For Your Eyes Only in there. You have Immortal on there. You know, you have Neighbors on there. We're not talking about a weak track list here. We have some serious concepts.
We're not. I just think I just think production wise, like 2014 has a bit more to offer.
You could say it's a better produced album, but
Yeah.
I think as a whole, like, and as a cohesive listen, For Your Eyes Only is the better studio album, in my opinion. And if you want to look at the highlights and the biggest highs of the album, I don't think there's a song better than For Your Eyes Only. his best song.
It's
ever.
his best song ever, sure. But I mean, when you take out that one, like the next like 5 best songs probably come from 2014.
But bro, you still have Change in there. No, you still have Immortal in that sort of section as
Tale
well.
of Two Cities, January 28th,
I don't know,
03 Adolescence.
Like
Come on.
I don't know if I put any of those songs over Change. I'm
I
not sure.
would for sure.
I'm not sure.
But
That's why, at least for me.
Change is a beautiful song though.
At least for
We
me.
ranked it super high in our every J. Cole song ranked.
Absolutely.
But I agree with you, Shango. I think 2014 is better. Next up though, Fitura Free. Thank you so much for coming in once again. Great to see you back. You said Ye plus Travis or Kendrick plus Keem album. Ooh, now we're talking. I'm going with the Kanye and Travis album.
I'll go the Kanye and Travis album. No.
They have so much more in common sonically, I feel like.
Nah, give me the Kendrick and Keem
They
album.
have better collaborations up to this point.
I just want to see if it works.
The Kendrick and Keem.
I just want to see if it works.
Yeah, I just want to do a little tester.
Just see if it works, no?
Yeah, we'll see. Anyways, next up, Vinny Racing with a donation. Thank you so much for the generosity. You said, hi, guys. Do you watch Formula One often? If yes, what did you think of the Hamilton move to Ferrari? Well, Ant's actually rocking the Ferrari shirt right now.
Lewis Hamilton to Ferrari 2025.
I'll let you take this one because I don't really follow F1 too much.
Well, it's also because, I think he's going to do this campaign, and then after that, he's going to, if he continues on the route that he is, which is probably going to happen, he's going to tie and probably surpass Michael Schumacher's record for most wins. So we'll see what happens.
Is there like an age cap usually for like retirement? Because I think he's he's around 40 years old. Like
he's getting there.
He's getting there.
He's getting there.
Okay.
But it's just like to move from Mercedes to like it's like a Maple Leafs to Canadians type of thing. That's a tough move. Like there's a lot.
Are there like trades in the F1? No, it's not like a racer for racer type of trade that can go down. Could there?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I think it's usually just signing in contracts.
Yeah.
But regardless, though.
Interesting.
Yeah. So no, it made huge headlines.
Big
today.
W for Italy.
Absolutely. But let's go on to Usain once again. Much love to you, man. He said Polo G comeback rapper of the year. If he ends up dropping, we'll have to see what ends up happening with that. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna wrap up tonight's stream. Thank you guys so much for coming through. We have to go get ready for our next one on Patreon. If you guys want to join us for the Patreon listen, it's gonna be Boldy James and Nick Craven's new album. It came out in this January. Apparently, it's an album of the year contender. So if you guys want to come through, check the link in the description. And guys, it's gonna be a massive year for music. So even if you subscribe to the Patreon plan this month, listen, next week we have Vultures. Next week's gonna be a heavy fucking week, guys. Next week it's gonna be a week.
Guys, if there was ever a time to experience a fucking album with us, it will be Vultures, our first ever Kanye live album reaction. Link in the description if you guys do want to be there for that one. It's going to be absolutely unreal. And this whole year, in terms of like our album review coverage on the channel, our album reactions, like I said, it could be one of the fucking biggest years we've ever done. Like, it can get wild. By the way, much love to Turning the Tables, who just popped up, said Canucks winning the cup this year.
Nah, get out of here. You guys got to get out of here. No way. I don't believe it.
Oh, man.
No, but the Canucks made a huge trade with the Calgary Flames, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, got Lindholm. So we'll see.
Fire. But
we'll see about the Canucks. Listen, if ever I'm in Vancouver again, we'll go. We'll go to the Rogers Arena. We'll go watch a Canucks game. Canucks versus Montreal. And I'll put my Canadiens jersey on.
Fuck yeah,
I'll put my fucking Canadiens
Get
jersey.
some fucking popcorn thrown at you and shit.
I don't give a fuck. I'm in that. Actually, no, I'm a respectful fan. If I'm in someone else's house, like, I'll be quiet.
You want to over-celebrate on the goals?
I would shake, like, let's say someone's town. I go,
yeah. Like, yeah.
No. Like, I'm not one of those guys.
Those are the worst.
I always, like,
when you're on someone else's turf, bro, like, you gotta just sit down, bro, and take your dubs, bro, like, silently, you know?
Like, sometimes I see some, like, Ottawa Senators fans at, like, the Bell Center, and they're cheering, and I'm like,
do it on purpose, but they try to get under your skin, you know?
No, that shit's fucking crazy. But whatever. You know, it's valid. It is what it is. And the NHL usually has a good, like, it's not like in Europe, bro. You can't fuck around in Europe. Imagine going to, like, Milan's side, like, against the Juve game and rocking your Juve jersey. Well, they have to separate the crowds, bro, else it gets crazy. Yeah. It's actually dangerous. Like, you'll lose your life.
You do.
You'll low-key lose your life.
It's happened.
It's on multiple.
Unfortunately, yes.
On multiple occasions.
Yeah.
It's really scary. That's somewhere that I would love to go to, the Allianz, but I won't ever get to watch a game at the San Siro. Think about it. I don't think we ever will.
Probably not.
But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up tonight's stream. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you next Thursday. Peace, everyone.